Hey everybody, and welcome back. So about 2 weeks ago, we got some pretty good winter storms that came through, dropped a bunch of snow up in the mountains, and I have just been eager to get up and shoot some pictures in the snow. Um, and so I decided to take my three lenses, Z-mount lenses with me, the 24 to 200, the 14 to 30, which is actually something new to my kit recently, and the 40 millimeter f2, which I think a lot of you, if you've watched my first impressions, know that I'm not a huge fan of this lens at all. But it has been sitting on my camera for a couple weeks now, almost, well, I'd say almost a month and a half, and it's warming up to me a little bit. I definitely still don't like it on close-ups to your subject for the minimum focal distance, for example, at say f2. I still don't think the bokeh is very good at all. In fact, it's pretty horrible in my opinion. But when shooting this lens, more like just a regular walk-around lens, maybe at f5, 6 or higher, with a pretty good distance between you and your subject, it actually performs pretty well, I've found, and I do enjoy shooting with it. I did make it up to a small town nearby called Virginia City. It's an old mining town, and one of the cool places of that mining town, believe it or not, is the cemetery. I love walking through that cemetery. They've got some tombstones dating way back to the early 1800s, and it's just a really interesting place history-wise to just wander. It seems like every time I go there I discover something new. But I was going there specifically this time around, one, to get some shots of the old mining town from the cemetery, and took these three lenses with me. I walked into the cemetery through it the first time with the 40 and did some shooting. And then when I got to up to the top of the hill where I could see the whole town, I switched to the 14 to 30. And then after that, on my walk back through some of the drifts, which actually were up to my knee, I was using the 24 to 200. And I think I got some interesting pictures. I definitely like all. I definitely like all three of these Z lenses. They're all pretty sharp. I really do like this lens as a walk-around lens. In fact, it pretty much does sit on my camera, I have to admit, even though I was really hard on it in that first impressions video. But what I do like about this whole Z-mount system and the Nikon Z mirrorless system is its size and weight. Especially when compared to when I was shooting my DA10 with my Tamron my Tamron G2 lenses. Holy smokes, man! I think I've lost 50% of my weight. And what also makes it great is I don't have to carry around my Peak Design 20-liter bag, which is an amazing bag, by the way. But I now can just fit everything I need in the Peak Design 3-liter, which is super light. On top of that, really easy to carry. I can even throw in a few filters here into the bag with it, cleaning cloth, some other minor things, and it works wonderfully. And it's just such a nice thing now to not lug around this heavy bag, and I can just throw that on. If I want to bring my tripod, I just hold it in my hand, or the tripod has two little clips on it. I can throw it around my back as well. Just really super lightweight. Go ahead and post your comments below, and I appreciate you watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.